Okay, everyone, this is our first interview for this series. So I'm going to allow our candidate to, our first year medical student, to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Ahmad. I'm from New York. I went to Brooklyn College. I am 22 years old and I'm entering my first year tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. How do you feel about that?
Excited and nervous. It's exciting to finally transition from not studying and taking a year off to now being around people studying and learning to help people with the knowledge I love, science, medical
Nice.
science. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, do you have any kind of concerns going into everything?
Just like everyone else, like my own study habits and how to study for medical school, because it's like a train is gonna hit you. Just how is it gonna hit you? It's like just a lot of knowledge to take in a small amount of time. So I guess that's just my concern. Like, how am I gonna study efficiently in time management? But every step, every way, take it one step at a time.
Yeah. So I guess much like when we enter into a new year, we all have like expectations and hopes and things to accomplish. Do you have any kind of goals and things you want to see yourself accomplish within like the first unit of med school?
Yes, I definitely like within the first unit want to see I guess you could say just what's the word? Like a good good momentum in my own studying habits, as if like even if I'm not studying every day a certain amount, at least I'm doing a little bit every day. You know, slow progress is better than no progress. And just I want to see myself like I've already met a group of students in the orientation that I really like, and I want to like stay around those group of students. They're very positive and very smart. So just things like that. Doing all this while keeping my mental health right. Going to the gym, like, playing basketball, listening to music, whatever it is.
Cool, thanks. We will catch up with you in a few weeks, maybe at the end of the unit, and see how it goes.
Got it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ali. My name is Swan. I'm here at Downstate and looking forward to what this year has to offer.
Yeah, I mean, today was your first day. Tell me, how did it go?
My first day was long, given that I just finished orientation last week. Um, I went to lecture, went to PBL. Those were pretty eye-opening, especially PBL. It was pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you hoping to like gain, I guess, from Unit 1?
Seeing, refining myself refining myself personally, really. Whether it's dropping old habits, forming new ones, finding out my strengths and weaknesses.
All right, cool. We'll check in a little later and see how you're doing.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Anthony James. You can call me AJ though. I'm a MS1 here at SUNY Downstate, and I guess you guys have been following me through my first year.
Nice. So you've already been through a few days of med school. How has it been?
I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking, I will say, in the sense that you see that, I guess, you see everyone, all the different personalities and stuff like that. But it's cool. It also is really cool. I mean, you get to say that you're a medical student, which is pretty awesome. But it's a little intense. They weren't lying when they say when you get here, kind of everything just gets down. And, you feel that way kind of like your first, second week.
Yeah. And what are you looking forward to the most, just like in this first block?
This might be a little different than what most people say, but in this first block, I guess I'm really trying to find myself and where I fit in the cog of medicine, or just say as a medical student. I feel like I kind of just rode along in college and kind of just finding myself here into this position, because I found myself here a little bit later versus most people. They kind of knew that they wanted to be a physician kind of early on. So for me, I guess I'm just trying to find myself a little bit more and just figure out, I guess, who I am and exactly the type of doctor I want to be and the type of student I want to be, which is weird to say.
Cool, thanks.
All right, hey guys, my name is Kunika and I'm an MS1 at SUNY Downstate. I'm 23 years old and I graduated from Stony Brook University, and I'm really excited to be here.
Nice. Okay, so you've almost finished your first week of med school. tell me, how has it been?
It's been kind of exhilarating and nerve-wracking at the same time. So like talking to all these people, I'm someone who kind of came directly from my undergraduate career, where SUNY Downstate is super lucky to have so many non-traditional students. So they come with all these experiences, and then listening to them, I'm like, should I really be here? You know, like I'm not someone who worked as an EMT for 6 years on a helicopter. You know, like I'm not someone who worked as a nurse on the floor during the COVID pandemic. I'm someone who studied and then got here, you know, like I don't really have healthcare experience like that, besides like shadowing, volunteering, and everything else we need to do just to get here. So it's been nerve-wracking in that sense, where like I had kind of an identity crisis a little bit, like should I be here? But then like talking to them, I realized like I also have my own strengths, and I should really like lean into those rather than leaning into the things that I don't have, because that's not fair to me, especially in the first week of school. But it's also exhilarating. Like I did a cardiac exam for the first time. Like I took someone's blood pressure. Like that's when I really was like, oh my gosh, like one day I'm going to be Dr. Chahal. And like that like makes my heart so happy, because I've always wanted to be a doctor since I was 6. So my dream's finally coming true, and it's amazing.
Nice. Okay, so this unit is about 7 weeks long plus like 1 week of exams. What are you hoping to accomplish, or just something you're looking forward to do like by the end of this unit?
So on a social aspect, I definitely want to like find my niche in the school, because even though it is like significantly smaller than my undergrad, which was like 26,000 kids, this is 199. I still want to find my place in the class, but like academically, I kind of want to figure out what my studying style will be, because I think we're in a unique position coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic where everything really changed for us mid-journey. So I'm not really sure if I can like perform to the caliber, perform, I guess, the same way that I did in undergrad, because mentally we all have changed because we all endured such trauma. So like in these next 7 weeks, like I really want to figure out like what's the best way for me to study now, because we've all changed. And I think it's silly to ignore that, and it's better to like realize that and like figure out how to go from here, rather than trying to like go back to something that isn't there anymore.
Nice. Thanks, Kunika. We look forward to keeping up with you in this first year.
All right, I'll see you guys later.